Whatever may be the perverted mental issues that compel him to puffery and self-service instead of service to country, and which eased his way to lie over 2,000 times during his first year in office, the real issue is not Donald Trump's dishonesty. The real issue is Trump's complete disregard for the truth. This in pursuit of what Trump sees as best for Trump in the moment. Nothing else means anything to him. Reality is just a minor obstacle to crush under heel. It's what autocrats always do. Refer to Putin, Xi, Duterte, Erdogan, and others for examples. Trump's sudden pardon of Scooter Libby, the treasonous aide to Darth Cheney, wasn't done for Libby's benefit. It was done to send a signal to all of Trump's co-conspirators that he would pardon them from their crimes that Robert Mueller is investigating. So Flynn, Manafort, Cohen, Papadopoulos, and the rest can stonewall the FBI investigators, be found guilty of who knows what crimes, and draw the chance card that reads, "Get out of jail free." The entire Trump crime family will walk. Trump is riding an angry right-wing wave that began several decades ago. It's made of millions of Americans displaying an extended middle finger driven by notions of betrayal that have been nurtured by first-rate extremist manipulators. They stoke reptile brain reactions, impulses which are great in the wild when physical dangers are all about, but which are destroyers of our culture, our society, and which corrode our entire republic. Now the Trump-loving media types are fabricating fatuous, even idiotic fictions that demonize our laws, our system of justice, and the dedicated people who do the hard and dangerous work to keep us safe and free. The self-righteous far-right alternative facts media people are slandering and defaming those who pose any threat to Der Führer Trump. They are tearing down what we have painstakingly built over the course of 2.5 centuries to protect us. They are whipping the national reptile brain into a frenzy and doing great damage to our country. It's the perfect complement to the making of an autocrat, a dictator, a despot, a tyrant. And it is happening in front of your eyes and in plain sight. Not long ago I wrote, "The worst thing, though, is the ongoing drumbeat of how awful our government is, including blatant lies by legislators and by polarized commentary by the likes of Breitbart, Rush Limbaugh, and Alex Jones. That has led to a very angry citizenry, and that has led to the election of a president who is incrementally tearing down the very things that make this country work. Somehow his supporters, otherwise good solid folks, are so angry that they are willing to ignore Trump's awfuls. They have and continue to be prepared to elect representatives and senators who spew vitriol. I've written elsewhere about the threat of creeping fascism in this country and have seen nothing to indicate that progress has been made to reverse the weakening of our democracy. The cowardice of Republicans in Congress who failed to check this American tyrant encourages fascism, as predicted in 1944 by Henry Wallace, Roosevelt's next to last vice president. Have a look at what former Secretary of State Madeleine Albright has to say about this today. There's a link in the written post. And let the threat to our democracy that she exposes get under your skin. Think about how we're going to stop that death spiral, or we will have volunteered to be subjugated by a sociopathic tyrant. We have been warned repeatedly by various clear thinkers that when fascism comes to America, it will be wrapped in the flag and carrying a cross. That sounds a lot like Hitler's Nuremberg rallies. It also sounds a lot like Donald Trump's rallies. I'm Jack Altshuler.